Well, we've never done this before. It is Governor's Night, Governor's Evening on the Mark Levin Show. Just turned out that way with 3 governors contacting us. We will have Governor Ron DeSantis on at 8:30 with his new Lieutenant Governor Jay Collins. That'll be fun. We're going to talk about redistricting and, among other things. In hour 2 at 7:20, we're going to have the governor of Texas, Governor Greg Abbott, on the program. I don't believe he's ever been. Well, maybe once before, years ago. Also a great governor. We're going to talk to him. By the way, the dork and the failure and the loser who was the governor of California destroyed the greatest state in the country, and it was. It simply was. That's the way it is. This guy, well, okay, I warned them, and now I'm going to change all the districts in California. The guy wants to be president in the worst way, and we will do everything we can to stop him, and we will expose him. In every respect, this guy is a horrible, horrible, not just governor, but person. I can't wait. I actually hope he's their nominee. That little dabble-do-you stuff on his hair, that's not going to carry him through. And in about a half hour, less than a half hour, we were contacted by the governor of Alaska, which is where the big meeting's going to be taking place with the president and Putin. Governor Mike Dunleavy, we've had him on before. He's a good guy. So Dunleavy, Abbott, DeSantis. And in the meantime, is there going to be an investigation of George and Alex Soros and all their foundations, some of their nonprofits and so forth? Because George Soros and Alex Soros are probably doing more to destroy this country than any other family in this country. They're spending the billions of dollars that they've earned from our society to try and destroy it. And this guy's been under the radar, despite us taking notice. He's been under the radar in terms of any of the scandals that have taken place. And he shouldn't be. And he shouldn't be. And he's been trying to buy up talk radio stations with Odyssey or whatever the hell they call it. But whatever it is, now we have New York Post, Victor Neva, left-wing dark money megadonors, including George Soros, contribute $20 million to groups funding protests against Trump's D.C. crime crackdown. Several lefty dark money organizations, including George Soros's, contributed more than $20 million to groups funding protests against President Trump's crime crackdown in Washington. Free D.C. Now, you see, I write about this in On Power. You see how this works? They use the word free when what they really mean is keep the people behind closed doors at night. We support the criminals. We want felons to vote. Keep them in failing crime-ridden schools. We oppose school choice. But Free D.C., a fiscally sponsored special project of progressive nonprofits, Community Change and Community Change Action, brought 150 demonstrators near the White House Monday to protest Trump's plan to deploy National Guard troops in the district and federalize the city's police department. Now they're doing the same thing with the anti-Semites that march up and down the streets. You know, they'll never get lost, Mr. Producer. They just march up and down the streets. Have you noticed that? Or they march in a circle. Do not obey in advance and take up space are among Free DC's guiding principles. And the group urges supporters to go outside at 8 p.m. and bang pots and pans, sing, chant, make noise for 5 minutes every night of this occupation. We had to do the same thing to the Soroses. Alex and Daddy George. And, of course, Alex married, what's her name? What is her name? I don't even remember. Hillary Clinton's lapdog. Free D.C. has scheduled multiple events since Monday anti-Trump protest, including a cop watch training, quote-unquote, suggesting further protests are planned amid Trump's effort to make D.C. the safest, cleanest, most beautiful city anywhere in the world. Uma Abedin. Oh, she knows how to pick them, doesn't she? Huh? That's right. Weiner's ex-wife. Everybody knows Weiner. Everybody knows it. Remember, he took a photo of it and distributed it. He's not the only one, by the way. I'm thinking about mentioning it about another guy, but right now I'm going to keep my mouth shut, Mr. Producer. But it's getting close. It's getting close. Community Change and Community Change Action, the groups bankrolling Free DC's activism campaign, have been the beneficiaries of millions of dollars in donations from hedge fund tycoon George Soros, Open Society Foundation, and Tides Foundation. How does he get away with this? May I ask the Republicans on Capitol Hill, are you going to scrutinize this guy ever? They go after Trump's tax returns. They go after everything. They went after Elon Musk. What about this? Seriously. This guy's spending billions to destroy our country and destroy our allies, for that matter. And the dark money Arabella Advisors Network. Now, dark money means we don't know where their money's coming from. Why not? Why not? It's ironic. And the billionaires, the billionaires. That jackass, Bernie Sanders, the Stalinist, and Mandami, the Ugandan, trust fund baby, Islamist, Marxist, Jew hater. Wow, look at this. She might get elected mayor. It's ironic that a protest to ostensibly free D.C. was hosted by Community Change, a group funded by massive amounts of outside dark money to push a pro-crime agenda, said Caitlin Sutherland, executive director of the nonprofit watchdog Americans for Public Trust. And Caitlin is right. Now, this is why lowlives like Bernie Sanders won't come on this show. I would pin this guy's shoulders to the wall. He wouldn't know what the hell he's doing. This Dana Bash, this freak, fraud, and phony, I mean, he runs circles around her. He runs circles around all of them. And then he gives you this communist old man crap. Hey, don't tell me. Shut up, old man. Sit down. I'm talking to you. I'm educating you, you jerk. You supported every communist dictator on the globe. Then you backed off, but you always supported him. Didn't you? In 2023 alone, Community Change and Community Change Action received $4 million from Soros Open Society Foundation, $680 from Arabella, dark money, $145,000 from Tides Foundation, dark money. Americans for Public Trust found in publicly available financial disclosures. Now, this Arabella Advisors, these are real lowlives. A Washington-based consulting firm manages several funds that finance left-wing groups, a.k.a. Marxist Islamists, including 1630 Fund, Windward Fund, New Venture Fund, which have all given money to Community Change and Community Change Action since 2025. And what are they fighting for? Crime. Crime. Against the citizenry. Crime. Soros is involved in it. The other Soros is involved in it. This needs to be exposed. Similarly, Soros Open Society Foundations and Tides Foundation and Tides Advocacy, part of the Billionaires Tides Network, are far-left grant-making organizations. No investigations, nothing. Not a single subpoena. Between 2020 and 2023, Community Change and Community Change Action received $12.6 million from Open Society Foundation, $5.6 from Arabella Network. See, they all talk. $1.9 million from Tides Foundation. So there's $20 million in 3 years. To do what? To do what? To support criminals. Community Change received $1 million across 2021 and 2022 from Future Forward USA. Anyway, the names go on and on and on. You understand. Those of you who have the book, this is the chapter on language and thought control and all the rest of it. You want to double check that? But this is what we're dealing with. The New York Post reports it. The New York Times won't. CBS won't. NBC won't. ABC won't. MSLSD. They'll cover it up. Constipated News Network, they'll cover it up. All this, billionaires, the billionaires, money, the billionaires, money, come on, yeah. Marxist bastard.